Hey everyone, it's Groovy Camera, and in this video we'll delve into the horrors of Playtime Co. for a Poppy Playtime Chapter 1 and 2 Monsters Explained video. So, sit back, relax, and let's begin. Huggy Wuggy, or Experiment 1170, is a blue monkey-like creature created in 1984 with fuzzy blue hair. It also features a creepy grinning smile with big red lips. And trust me, there's far more behind that smile that you do not want to find out about. Huggy was designed to hug children when they needed it the most. It even had a catchy theme song. Huggy's bigger body was created to be Playtime's security guard, and if he sees you trespassing, he'll hug you until you pop. Experiment 1172, Kissy Missy, is described as a Huggy's better half, suggesting that they were partners. Unlike Huggy, Kissy is docile and helps the player and Poppy with their plan to stop the prototype. In Chapter 3, she was also attacked by a mysterious entity, probably the prototype, and returned injured in Chapter 4.
We need to be cautious. There's something...
Ooh, Kissy's damaged!
No! We're coming! Just hold on!
Ooh. Whoa! Kissy and Poppy. Speaking of which, the prototype, or Experiment 1006, is the main villain of the series, culminating the Hour of Joy. He is described as a thing made of flesh and mechanical parts. We can somewhat make a rough idea of what he looks like from the shrine catnap priest to in Chapter 3. Other experiments failed because they had no cognitive function and abilities, but 1006 failed because he was far too intelligent. He also didn't need to eat for some reason. His only issue was that he was extremely violent and catastrophic. For example, he disabled his camera in his cell and waited until an employee would come to check on him, and killing them in the process. After the Hour of Joy, the prototype met his own cult, and those who didn't follow him would be hunted by him and catnap, and also deemed as heretics. Those who followed the prototype would be rewarded with food and protection. Poppy. The entire game generally revolves around her. She was created in 1950 by Elliot Ludwig, also her father. In 19-something, Ludwig's daughter passed away, and Ludwig gave her life again inside the Poppy doll we now see in the games. Braun was made somewhere in 1961 and was Experiment 1199. 59-year-old Playtime Co. pediatrician Thomas Clark contracted lung cancer and so donated his life to science. Playtime turning him into Braun the dinosaur. The experiment was a failure, with Thomas losing all cognitive function and almost getting killed by Boxy Boo. Catbee was created between the 80s and 90s and was a part of the Playtime Co. Swabbles, along with PJ Pugpillar. Candy Cat was a cat-like gumball dispenser toy that could move around on wheels, created in 1979, and its experiment number being 1026. One of the earliest experiments in Playtime's history. Boogie Bot is the latest Playtime Co. toy to ever release, being made in 1993, just 2 years before the Hour of Joy. Mommy Longlegs, or Experiment 1222, was created in 1991. Fun fact, the actual toy they sold was actually based on her experiment, made by a child named Marie Payne, where she was the guide of the game station, guiding the kids into the hideous games they were forced to play. While she was the perfect candidate for being around the children, she was hostile towards other employees. Experiment 1395, Bunzo Bunny, is a yellow bunny with buck teeth. Created in 1990, after failing to kill the player in musical memory, Mommy kills him, never to be seen again. The mini Huggies are small versions of Huggy Wuggy, and after failing to kill us in Whack a Wuggy, Mommy kills him as well. They also make a cameo appearance in Chapter 4. Fun fact, did you know that they don't have teeth? The community, including me, theorized that they don't have teeth because they would hurt the children in the game station if something went wrong in Whack a Wuggy. Boxy was created in 1966 and was experiment 1160, the first successful bigger bodies experiment after the prototype. He was given the role of the assassin, killing employees like Rome Stahl, who knew too much about Playtime's shady doings. Boxy also probably being responsible for the theater incident, because he resided in the theater area. PJ Pugpillar is a pug/caterpillar hybrid, chasing down the player in statues. But I think there's more to PJ, a hidden story being told to us chapter by chapter. What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments. Subscribe, thanks for watching, and I'm out.